This is a script that Justin Malen wrote probably 4 years ago, and it came across my desk, and I remember sitting there reading it. It had everything you were looking for. It sort of made me laugh out loud, but it really resonated with me in terms of the way, like, siblings deal with each other, and in terms of the way that, like, families come together. And it just had that special thing that made us, like, fall in love with it and want to champion it and get behind it. Once we got the script, Chris Coles and Ivan and I spent about 8 months really working with Justin to kind of hone the central relationship of Peter and Kyle, because we knew that that was really going to be the love story of the movie. And we got it to a place where we finally felt like, all right, everything's working, the comedy's working, the emotionality's working. We need a director. And we got incredibly lucky because in walked Larry Shearer, who himself is an identical twin. And he immediately just sort of like took this script that we loved and he really like found the emotional root of it, and all of a sudden all the comedy and really the love story just kind of came to life with Larry. On the page, we just sort of, knowing what Ed can do as an actor and what Owen can do as an actor, it so clearly felt like they were the perfect people for the part. The magical thing we discovered was then like introducing them to each other, and it was sort of like two long lost friends like finding one another, and their chemistry has just been sublime. Once they get on the road, the story really starts to become more about like Peter and Kyle, and they realize that this thing they've been chasing, this father figure, they really had all along in each other and their mother, and it's really about like finally being able to go home to one another again, which is great. Working with Owen is just a dream come true. He's the best. He just kind of, it's really fun to watch him work because I think he's known for being this character of like exuberant joy. And what's nice about this movie is when you pit him with someone like Peter and you're forcing him to deal with real issues of brotherhood, I think it's been a wonderful surprise to watch Owen go to a more dramatic place, even in some of the funniest moments. Glenn Close is an icon. Like, who doesn't want Glenn Close as their mom? And I think what's really, really wonderful about having her in this part is that, you know, we all grow up in a house with our parents and we think we know them, and yet they had this wonderful life and this history that existed before us. You know, and what our guys discover is that their mother was very loving and free and very loose in her day. And I think that's part of like the magic of what Glenn brings to that, because it's unexpected from her and she's made it wonderful and funny and warm. And like when you watch her with Ed and Owen, it's just a delight. They feel like a real family.